So you have to have the permission of the king to be a Buddhist. If a king in a I'm not sure, but I think if a king in a country tells you you can't be a Buddhist in his country while you're in his country or subject to him, then you're not allowed to be a Buddhist. However, a lot of people, when I was talking to my husband, he explained to me that shinbutsu, shugo, and bon are not Buddhism. And yet, and I was confused about it, and he likes to talk to me when I'm confused. So I have to piece it back together and not just repeat it verbatim, but to understand it before I remember what he meant, realize what he meant. He forbade me to be Buddhist. He forbade me to be a nun. I mean, if I came back and he said at this center, these people are trying to be Buddhist, and it's upsetting when you can't pretend, and I won't allow it, and you're too busy for me on things that are very important that I'm not going to explain, I'm not going to argue with you about, and if you show up again, I'll have to divorce you. But you know how he talks? I don't think he would have divorced me. He might have made me a nun, but I don't think so. And he might have divorced me from someone else, and it would have been a mess. It was a really big mess. It would have been a mess, and that's too much mess. I get it. Too much mess. And then to understand better how to not be Buddhist, I studied Islam for a while. But then I was like, Islam says that if you can see the unseen, then you're not a Buddha, not a Muslim. And so, that was an issue. But I've kind of lost my train of thought, but you need the permission of the king to be a Buddhist. If he forbids you, you would not be able to be a Buddhist somewhere else. And if somebody accepted you as a Buddhist somewhere else after he forbade you, that person is not guided by the Buddha.